Over the Moon is a heartwarming animated adventure that takes audiences on a journey of love, loss, and the power of belief. Directed by Glenn Keane, the movie blends colorful, fantastical animation with deeply emotional themes, celebrating family, dreams, and the strength to move forward. The story begins. Fei Fei is a young girl living in a small town in China, surrounded by the love and warmth of her family. She is particularly close to her mother, who shares with her the magical legend of Chang'e, the moon goddess. According to the story, Chang'e flew to the moon after swallowing a magical elixir that granted her immortality, leaving behind her beloved companion, the jade rabbit. The story captivates Fei Fei, and she grows up with a sense of wonder about the moon and its mythical goddess. Tragedy strikes when Fei Fei's mother falls ill and passes away. Stricken with grief, Fei Fei refuses to accept that her mother is gone, holding on to the idea that the moon goddess Chang'e can bring her mother back. As time passes, Fei Fei's father begins to date a woman named Mrs. Zhong, and Fei Fei feels increasingly disconnected and resentful. The new addition to the family threatens to replace her mother in her father's life and, in Fei Fei's mind, erases the love they once shared. The journey to the moon. Fei Fei's grief, however, pushes her to prove that Chang'e is real. In an act of defiance and a desire to reclaim her mother's memory, Fei Fei builds a rocket, determined to travel to the moon. With her faith in Chang'e unwavering, she embarks on a dangerous journey, with a clear mission to meet the moon goddess and bring back the elixir that will restore her mother. Fei Fei's journey to the moon is filled with challenges. She is accompanied by a group of quirky characters, including a misfit creature named Gobi. Gobi, a small, chubby, and mischievous character, becomes Fei Fei's unlikely companion on the journey. Despite his comical nature, Gobi holds wisdom and heart, adding an emotional layer to the story. As they travel through space, Fei Fei's rocket crashes onto the moon, where she discovers a world unlike any she has imagined. The moon's fantasy world. Upon landing on the moon, Fei Fei enters a vibrant, fantastical world, one filled with floating islands, giant mooncakes, and strange creatures. The moon's residents are colorful and eccentric, and they live in the shadow of Chang'e, who has become somewhat of an elusive and distant figure. Fei Fei soon meets Chang'e herself, who is not the serene and wise figure Fei Fei had imagined. Instead, Chang'e is portrayed as a lonely, somewhat selfish character who longs to reunite with her lost love, the jade rabbit. Fei Fei discovers that Chang'e's immortality comes at a cost. She is trapped in eternal solitude, unable to feel real human connection or happiness. At first, Fei Fei is disappointed in Chang'e's behavior, seeing her as flawed and distant from the idealized version of the goddess she had held in her mind. However, through her interactions with Chang'e and the other inhabitants of the moon, Fei Fei begins to realize that her mother's death and the pain she feels are part of a larger cycle of life, loss, and healing. While on the moon, Fei Fei also learns to embrace her emotions and to understand the complexities of love and family. Lessons and growth. As the film progresses, Fei Fei's journey becomes one of personal growth. She initially sees Chang'e as a magical, perfect figure who can fix everything, but she soon learns that no one is perfect. Chang'e, much like herself, is a character struggling with grief and loss. The bond Fei Fei forms with Chang'e helps her realize that it's not about erasing the pain but about accepting it and moving forward. Fei Fei also begins to understand the importance of family in a new light. Her father's relationship with Mrs. Zhong, though initially difficult for her to accept, represents the idea that love is not something to be replaced, but something that evolves and grows. Fei Fei's refusal to accept change is what had kept her stuck in the past. When she begins to open her heart to new experiences and new people, she finds a renewed sense of belonging, not in the past, but in the present and future. The emotional climax. The film reaches its emotional climax when Fei Fei faces a difficult decision. She must choose between staying on the moon with Chang'e, who offers to make her immortal and erase the pain of her loss, or returning to Earth to reconcile with her father and accept her mother's death. Fei Fei realizes that in order to truly honor her mother, she must return home and move forward, carrying her mother's memory in her heart. In the final moments, Fei Fei returns to Earth, and her father and Mrs. Zhong join her to honor the memory of Fei Fei's mother. The family comes together in a way that acknowledges both the past and the future, allowing them to move forward in love and acceptance. Conclusion Over the Moon is a beautifully crafted story that explores themes of love, grief, and the importance of accepting both the beauty and pain of life. It teaches viewers, especially younger audiences, that while loss is painful, it is also a part of life that helps us grow. The film celebrates the strength to let go of the past while cherishing its memories, making room for new experiences, and the importance of human connections. The movie is also a stunning visual experience, with its vibrant animation and imaginative world building. It is a heartfelt tale that resonates with anyone who has experienced loss or struggled with accepting change, offering hope and comfort through its magical journey. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Widescope for more diverse content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Also, please suggest ways I can create better quality videos so that I can provide you with even better content in the future.